The digital team has been on a mission to find those local stories wrapped up in history with a little bit of mystery.
And it looks like they've found their first local legend. Check it out in this week's Reported Wrap.
Highland Lawn Cemetery off of Wabash Avenue in Terre Haute is home to some notorious and well-known legends in Vigo County. One in particular is Stiffy Green, and you may already know his story.
Told me to walk up and turn the flashlight on as soon as I got up to the doors. And when I did, Stiffy's eyes lit up.
The legend of Stiffy Green began in the early 1900s. A harmless enough story about a prominent businessman, John Heinel, and his faithful companion, a bulldog.
It was seldom seen that the man and his dog would be seen without the company of one another.
You may know the story already. It was when Mr. Heinel passed away that many say Stiffy couldn't stand to be away from his master.
When it was time to leave from the funeral at the home, they came to the cemetery and Stiffy Green followed in line all the way to the cemetery. And when everyone left, he sat up on the steps guarding the tomb.
Some say that Stiffy Green continued to stand guard even after he died, and so the legend goes. If you go out to the cemetery, you could hear a dog barking. You may even see Stiffy's green eyes glowing from inside the mausoleum. But what about the real story?
And that's why we went to John Heinel's mausoleum. But wait, not this one. But actually this one, the real tomb of John Heinel.
Some people get a little irate about the fact that actually Stiffy was never a real dog.
That's right. This legend, well, it isn't much of a story once you find out about the truth.
He was a concrete porch ornament that sat on the porch at the Heinel home, and Mr. Heinel was very fond of it, and so I guess maybe this is where the legend began to grow.
But it was the legend and the story of Stiffy Green, passed down from one generation to the next, that kept curious visitors coming to the mausoleum to see for themselves. Do you have a local legend or piece of folklore you would like Jade and I to check out? Send them our way using our Reported feature at WTHI-TV.com.
We learned something.
I did not know. I've been here forever. That Stiffy Green was not a real dog.
I did not know that either. I always thought he was real.
Me too.
We learned something today.
Oh,
it's always good to learn something.
Wow.
And while we're talking about these Vigo County legends, don't forget that the Vigo County Historical Society still needs your help moving into their new location.
They are a third of the way to get their goals made, so make sure you check out this story on our website for information on how you can help.
And so far, our digital team has received several tips about legends that they're supposed to check out. So that's awesome. If it's something you like, it's something we like.
I'm looking forward to it.